to On Angel Wings. This is a show where we talk about angels and then we connect with them through meditation. After that, we all get together offline and just hold a discussion. It could be about angels, it could be about anything pertinent to our spirituality. So you're welcome to come join in with us. You can be right here on Zoom, or you can just follow along in the audience. But we welcome all who want to come in today. I want to welcome my co-host, Christina Leftwich. I'm so glad you're back.
Hi, Teri. It's great to be back. Hi, everybody.
And we have our Zoom family here today. Auntie Jean in Texas.
Hello, everybody.
Erica and Charlie in Long Island, New York.
Hi.
And our Grace Isas in, I believe, Queens. Is that where you are right now? Grace, you move around so much.
Bronx, New York.
In the Bronx?
Yes.
Awesome. Okay, well, welcome to all. And we start out our program with some teaching by Christina about an angel. And I think you all are going to love this angel today and love getting to know this one who's not really well known, but very powerful and potent. So, Christina, I'm going to turn it over to you.
Okay, and we'll get my screen all set here.
Okay. And I'll be sharing it out here in just a moment.
Oh, okay. And that way. There we go. It says it's sharing on my end. Is it sharing on your end?
Mm-hmm. It is.
Wonderful. Okay, so today's angel is Angel Ramiel. I'm going to move this out of the way in case it's in the way. So Angel Ramiel is loosely translated to the thunder of God. This angel is also referred to as the archangel of God's thunder, the angel of hope, mercy of God, the translation of God raises up, and also the angel of divine vision. And I think all of these will become very clear as we go through. So he is responsible to being the protector of the divine throne. Now, in some lore, mostly in the book of Enoch, it is said that Ramiel is the angel that stands closest to the divine throne as its protector. This angel is also responsible for divine vision. And very, very often, this angel is said to communicate through visions in our dreams. Also, this could also happen in psychic vision, if that's something that you may be more prone or it's easier for him to communicate to you. It can also come through in psychic visions. So really the easiest way is to ask Ramiel to send you messages before you fall asleep. And Ramiel often will convey your message in the form of symbols. So if you're trying to connect with Ramiel, you may want to pay a little bit of extra attention to things that come in the form of symbols. And then you can just ask for further assistance in deciphering them. That's another thing that you can ask this angel for. So not only will he give you the symbols, but if you're having trouble trying to interpret, ask for further assistance from him and he'll be happy to oblige. Now, and on a note with that, with symbols associated with this angel, thunder can be a sign that this angel is near. So pay attention if you are doing some dream work. If there's a thunderstorm going on, pay special attention. Or if you have the thought, oh, did I just hear thunder? Did I just hear thunder? And you look around and there's no thunderstorm coming in. You may want to just kind of open your eyes and look for some symbols to see if maybe this angel is trying to communicate with you. So another thing it is said about Ramiel is that he also assists souls to heaven, helping to guide them to where they are supposed to go on the next portion of the journey. In addition, Ramiel is also called to help when we take our last breath. He is said to aid the dying. And I think especially right now for me, this was very poignant, that he was said to aid the dying, to actually come to that point of release where they feel it's okay for them to go. And he kind of can help facilitate the person that is in the process of death in our physical form to be okay with that. And he, like I said, Ramiel also ensures that no one ever dies alone. And he escorts them and gives them the sense of peace and no suffering when he does this. That's his superpower, one of his superpowers. Restoring harmony. So Ramiel is known to be very caring. So whenever you're feeling sad or anxious, depression, please ask for Ramiel to help. He is known to help clear the mind and overcome any doubts that we have and be able to deal with issues, conflict, sadness, depression with a dose of hope and balance. Because isn't that what life really is? It's a whole lot of balancing. Life reviews. Ramiel can also help us with our life reviews, helping to influence our perceptions and also to allow our perceptions to include more wisdom so that we will actually have the knowing of what to actually take with us that we can use. And then also letting us know who might be able to help us in that growth. So not only what will be of use, but also can help introduce us to people who can help us with that growth. It is said that Ramiel has a special connection with historians, scholars, archaeologists, and other people that work, has them associated with historical ideas. Now, we're just going to touch very quickly. There is a lot of lore about Ramiel being part of the fallen angels of Christian lore. So in the book of Enoch, Ramiel is depicted as one of these fallen angels who later went to God, asked for forgiveness in this lore, and was forgiven, and faith was restored in him. And as we've already discussed, he's known to actually be a protector and the closest of the angels to the throne of the divine. And so he can actually serve as a reminder and inspiration as we ourselves are in the process of learning and growing and making mistakes, because that's what we do. That it's okay if we do, and it's never too late to learn and grow from those mistakes, like Ramiel did. He really stands to help with that inspiration. And so now I'm going to turn this back over to our beautiful Teri Angel, who is going to lead us in a great meditation, and maybe she has some more things she might like to share about this angel with us all. So thank you.
Christina, I loved that. Thank you so much for sharing. And yeah, as I was connecting with Ramiel and just asking, doing some clearing as well, but asking, what do we need to look at to connect with you? What is the most important thing for us as a group to come together and to focus on as we go into our meditation time? And so many things came to mind. It was just like this whole bombardment of energy, just kind of like the cloud behind me that's kind of exploded with energy. And I was reminded that so many times as I sit and listen to thunder, I feel into the power, because for that energy to come together in such a way that it makes that huge sound, just think how much power it takes to do that. And that's what Ramiel helped me to see. It was like, anytime that we are moving our energy, anytime that we're going into either changing a belief thought or making a decision, to make a change, a conscious decision to say, hey, I want to do that. I want to learn this, or I want to spend more time on my spiritual growth. When we make that decision, that's a powerful thing that happens, just like the thunder that happens. It's an actual moment in time where there's energy movement that can create sound. That's how powerful our thoughts are and how powerful our decisions are. So the meditation that we're going to go into, I am going to play some music, and there is some thunder in it. So if you're prone to covering your ears when there's thunder, I won't play it very loud, but it needs to be there for that emphasis of us to really look at, hey, what I'm thinking right now, what I'm saying right now, what I'm doing right now, it's powerful, it's profound, and it doesn't just affect me. It's kind of like the tree that falls in the woods, right? That old adage of, does it make a sound? Well, of course it makes a sound. It's energy. And it's something that when a hard surface meets another hard surface, there's going to be a sound. So let's look at when we're hearing the thunder in this music that's coming forth, look at what's shifting inside of you, because that's what Remiel wants us all to look at. I loved also that Remiel is that angel that's at the end of our lives here in this human form, and that we can turn to him and look at and reflect on, what our life was all about and what we need to come to peace with as we leave the human experience. So he is a very profound and very powerful angel with so many aspects to him. And I was listening to a friend of mine do a meditation. Her name is Marcia Martin. You all may have heard her meditations before. She's known as the heart healer. And she also has connected with Remiel in a big way. And she said, when you ask to connect with the angels, especially the ones that are as powerful as Remiel is, that comes with a warning. And that warning is, be prepared. Be prepared, because if you're connecting in with the intention of some movement inside of you, some energy moving, some thoughts being processed and moving maybe even to a different direction, it's going to be powerful. It's going to affect you in a big way. So I'm going to put the music on, and if you all will just please let me know if it's too loud, whatever, if you can hear me and the music, that would be a wonderful thing to happen. So let me start it out, and then if I need to adjust the volume of it, I will. So just let me know if you can hear me and the music, or if I need to lower it just a bit. Anybody? Are you okay with the level of the sound? Can't hear the music, or you can't hear me? The music? Okay, hold on. Stop the share and let me start that over again.
So I am a little hard of hearing. I hear you fine. It's music I didn't hear very well.
Yeah, it's interesting because it has some boxes that I checked to share the sound, but it's not.
It was there, you lost it.
Well, I turned it off so I could adjust it.
Oh, okay.
All right, so let me
Does
do
it
it
start?
again.
Does it start like really, really
Really low?
quietly and then build up a little bit? You know
Yeah.
how sometimes it happens like that.
Yeah. Okay, so Leo is watching. He says he can hear both just fine. So maybe I can.
He's got young ears.
I'm sorry?
He's got young ears.
He has young ears? Okay. All right, so I'll turn it up just a tad. There we go. And let's see if that's any better. You're going to hear some rain in the beginning. Okay, good. All right. So let's go ahead and get comfortable. And just take that breath in. Bring it right into your heart center. And I'm going to ask the angels to surround us while we have this meditation going on. Raphael, to help us to have more understanding, gentleness, and compassion with ourselves. Michael, to put us in a bubble of protection. Gabriel, to give us some clarity. And Uriel, to help us ground into the earth energy as we do this work. Take another breath in. And I invite in Archangel Remiel, also known as the thunder of God or God's thunder. And as you may hear the thunder that comes in, the sound of it, just focus on what you're feeling. Remiel wants us all to do some introspection right now, to go in our heart, being very gentle with who we are and where we are, and just envision that the rain you're hearing, the storm that you are hearing, is taking place right where you are. Listen to the sound of the rain. And as you do so, let it just deepen your relaxation. Let it deepen you and take you to a place where you can look at your life. You can look at maybe there's a decision to be made. There's something happening inside of you that a choice has to be made, or just that feeling, am I doing the right things to bring me to my very best and highest spiritual place at this moment? It's all about change. Whenever the thunder comes up, it's reminding us that we're making choices. And each choice that we make has an energy to it. It has a power to it, because it doesn't just affect one, it affects the all. Breathing in again. Let's go more and more deep into who we are, and ask the question of this powerful angel: what do I need to look at this time in my life? What is there that I need to see? Maybe others are sharing things with me. Maybe they're telling me about what they're seeing. I want to see it. I want to be fully aware of whatever is coming up for me to make decisions about, for me to heal, for me to change. Take in another breath and feel that energy deep in your soul, where you're connecting in with this angel that will illuminate all of that for you. And then if you want, just pick the one thing that's coming foremost to your mind. Focus on that. And what I want you to do is touch the outside of your hand, where your knuckles are, and just find one of those knuckles and just press on it. This is going to anchor in an energy for you, an energy of acceptance, of allowing, of love, of non-judgment. Breathe out. Breathe in again. you need to look at? What is something in your life that you want to look at right now to either make a change or expand the energy of, or a direction for you to go in? And then touch that knuckle again and feel the love. Feel the absolute openness. There's no criticism, there's no judgment. There is only love that's flowing into your heart. And Archangel Rimiel is helping you to remember what it feels like to be loved so unconditionally, to be accepted and honored, respected, that you have the power to make your decisions. You are worthy. You are enough, just as you are, and you are not alone. When you touch that knuckle and you feel those feelings of love, know that you are not standing alone. You are part of the oneness of all creation, but you also have the angelic support that's right there with you. So now release that touch and breathe out, releasing anything that's unlike love, anything that's not for your best and highest good. And as you do so, see the bright light that's coming forward. Anytime that you're entering into your own spirituality, your own place inside of you that knows who you are, that powerfully understands that you came from Source, from the Creator, and you can change anything you want to change in this world by your thoughts. When you change the way that you're looking at the things in your life, it changes who you are. It changes that whole energy of what you're looking at. So just take a moment in this quietness and just make a decision. Do you want to work with this angel? Do you want to work on a certain part of your beingness at this time? Do you maybe not even know what is in you that needs to be changed? And you need that help and that support from Archangel Rimiel and Archangel Gabriel to bring more clarity in. So let's just take a moment. Just breathe in naturally, totally relaxed. And if you find yourself starting to tense up because maybe you're unsure or insecure about what to look for, maybe you're not hearing anything or seeing anything, go back to your anchor spot. Go back to that knuckle and just touch it again. And just remember that you are loved, you're not judged, and you're not alone. And let's hold this thought for just a moment in silence as Rimiel may bring you a word, he may bring you an image or a message. Remiel is reminding us that sometimes with the thunder comes lightning. So if you see flashes of light, just know that he's bringing inspiration right into your thoughts, right into your consciousness, helping you to connect in with those subconscious memories of who you are and why you are here and what that path is that you're on and decisions that are to be made. You don't always get lightning when there's thunder. Sometimes you can just listen to the rhythm of it. You can listen to the rumbling and the low sound that it creates. So just stay with Remiel. Whenever you want to go into more exploration of you as a spirit being, of you as an empowered, enlightened being who makes those powerful decisions for yourself. And always use your anchor. Always go to that point where you know that when you touch that spot, you feel loved, you feel surrounded, encouraged, supported, and then allow that decision and that decision-making process to happen with ease and grace. So take a breath in again. And let's feel that love. Feel that energy that fills up the cup inside of you, that makes you feel warm inside, that helps you to know that love really is all there is. If there's anything else, if there's insecurity, if there's doubt, if there's fear, then you're not fully in your heart. Go back to your breath and breathe it right into your heart center. And use the mantra, only love and light is welcome here. And when you make that declaration and you claim that, then that's the way it will be. Everything else moves out. Only love and light will be in your heart center. Let's thank our angels for being here today. Thanking first of all Uriel for helping us to stay grounded and balanced. Thanking Gabriel for opening up the clarity, helping us to have clear vision. Thank you, Michael, for holding us in protection, making this a safe and sacred place for us to do this work. And thank you, Raphael, for the healing that comes forth whenever we go inside and do the introspection and ask those deep questions of ourselves. And Archangel Remiel, thank you for letting us get to know you a little better today, for having more understanding of how we can work with you. And thank you for being available anytime we want to call on you. Thank you to any other spirit guides and angels that came forth. Thank you to our Creator, the source energy of everything that is. Thank you to Divine Mother for holding us, powerfully nurturing us today. And thank you to each one who participated, who took a moment of your time to reflect, to go a little deeper, and to open up to what is possible in your life. So take a breath in and come back to the room where we are. And I want to thank our Christina for the introduction to this angel. I want to thank everyone who joined us virtually, those who came in to participate in the meditation. We'd love to have you in the discussion as well if you'd like to jump onto the Zoom. So thank you all for being here. And we're now going to go off the air and we're going to hold a discussion behind the scenes. So with that, we will wish you all well, and may all of your time in meditation be filled with love, unconditional love and support, and powerful messages from your spirit guides. So we're going to say namaste,
Namaste, y'all.
and we'll see you next Monday. Come learn about another angel. Love you. Bye, everybody.
Bye, everyone.